Hello.
Hi, hello.
Amity, am I saying it correct?
That's correct, that's Amity.
Okay. What's your service and what are you doing at Droidcon?
So basically, we provide an SDK to build social features into an existing app and website. So imagine that you have an app and you want to build the features like profiles, chat, groups, forums, newsfeed. You don't need to develop all of this by yourself, but you can easily just use our SDK and those features are already there for you. Besides, we also support you with the front end because we also provide open source UI kits. So that means that you can customize these features as much as you want, and nobody will ever notice that this is not something that is coming from your own developing team, basically.
So I can customize the theme and color.
100%. 100%. You can customize everything, and you can use exactly our open source UI kits in order to shorten the developing time. Or if you want, you can even build the UI from scratch by yourself. But the point is that basically you can give the same look and feel like the rest of the other features of the mobile app.
That's perfect. That's perfect. But having all these social networks on the phones, why users should use your service?
That's a very good question. So basically because there is always, as a human beings, we are social by nature, right? There is always the need to be connected with others. But what brands are realizing is that out there on third-party platforms, social media platforms, there is a lot of noisy. And brands don't have the opportunity to stand up and to actually manage the brand experience and the user experience the way they want. So that's why they realize that in order to actually communicate effectively and in order to build positive brand experiences, you want to internalize your community. You want to bring your community within your own app. In order to do that, actually you can build social features, and once you get that, there are so many advantages. For instance, you are increasing the retention to your customers. You are making your app more stick, and more importantly, you also are having the data of the users on your app. And then of course, nowadays, data is very important, so you can capitalize on this data and you can actually understand what your customers do, what they talk about, and what they love about your brand.
Yeah, that's cool. So it's not B2C anymore, it's C2C. So
absolutely, yes, absolutely. And customers users want to be part of a community, which is a healthy community. They want to share experiences, they want to learn from one to each other, and they want to do that in spaces that they feel they are comfortable and they feel it's safe to share. So if you are a brand in a specific industry, in a specific niche, for you it makes sense to actually build this community where your customers go and they feel like that's the right environment to talk, to learn, and to share the journey with other customers and users that like themselves.
Okay, when we talk about social networks and communication, we also have to think about banning stuff. Do you have also such features?
Which one, sorry?
To ban a word, for example.
Like moderation in general.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely. So that's very important, right? There cannot be a community, or actually there cannot be a healthy community without moderation.
Exactly.
For this reason, that's why we also provide moderation tools within the platform, right? So nowadays you pretty much can moderate every aspect of the community in order to make sure that you have a healthy community, and more important, in line with your brand, right? We provide you the tool, then it's up to our actually clients to decide how to moderate this community, but it's very important that actually we give them the tools and then they can use the tools. For instance, we provide a different type of moderation settings. You have automated and AI-powered moderations, but of course you also have user-based moderation as well.
Cool. That's very cool. Nice to meet you.
Well, it was a pleasure, and enjoy the rest of the conference as well.
You too.
Thank you.